Welcome to El Scott News Network, News on the Go. It's 22nd November 2016 and we're talking about cyber crimes. So what is a cybercrime? Some say it is a crime without blood. According to uslegal.com, cybercrime includes any type of illegal scheme that uses one or more components of the internet, may it be chat rooms, email, message boards, websites, and auctions, to conduct fraudulent activities online. Cybercrime also applies to generating spam emails, downloading viruses or spyware to your computer, harassing another through the internet, child pornography, solicitation of prostitution online. So how popular are cybercrimes? To date, cybercrimes affect businesses, government institutions, individuals, and the society as a whole. Cyberbullies has definitely not forgotten about Grenada. In fact, I would like you to listen to the people of the streets of the St. George's University, along with a close family member of mine, on their views and encounters with cyber crimes.
Hi, my name is Nadine Joseph. I am a biology major. Cybercrime to me is any sort of criminal activity that takes place over the internet, well, the use of the internet and computers. Things like hacking, fraud, especially identity fraud, phishing, and the like. I had a personal experience where somebody took control of my Facebook account and they were sending out friend requests, and when my friends accepted the friend request, they introduced them to some Ponzi scheme. But thankfully I was able to use another friend's account to notify my friends.
So I'm Alexander Millery, and teaching at SGU, Associate Professor, Department of Computers and Technology, School of Arts and Sciences. Well, unfortunately, cybercrimes became more and more popular, and I would say there are two extreme groups of people doing it. One, there are real criminals and leave them away for a while. Another group is amateurs, and I would say there are many young people who are doing cyber crimes because of curiosity. Nowadays you can find a lot of information in the internet, including new findings and holes in operating systems, and very often young people, just from curiosity, are doing something that can lead to very bad consequences, not only for other people but for themselves, if they will be caught at it.
My name is Wendy Crawford from the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences, Professor of Sociology and Social Sciences. Yes, I have had experience with cybercrime. On a basic level though, I've even had emails of a similar nature. Telling me either I won a lotto, I won something. And even more recently, even on Facebook, some nudity might be sent on my, in a friend's name, and when I open it, the friend knew nothing about it. So a lot of these things has been happening, and some of them I report, like those on Facebook. Others I just ignore. So I've learned to ignore many of these, but I have been a victim, if I should say that, of cybercrime.
My name is Karan Vidrani. I'm an IT student at SGU, and I believe cybercrime, it's still a crime. Even though you're doing it behind your computer, you're still hacking to somebody's personal information, or you're sending them inappropriate messages. So it's still a crime. So you shouldn't take part in those kind of activities, because it can be life-threatening if you hack somebody and you've come upon compromised images or something. So you can always use that against them, which can ruin their complete career. So I believe that cybercrime is a bad thing and it shouldn't be taken lightly.
My name is Leslie Scott. I am the General Manager of Aviation Services of Grenada Limited at the Maurice Bishop International Airport for all the major carriers. I had been affected by cyber fraud in recent times. Twice last year, once this year. My credit card was being used in Ukraine. One of them was being used to buy tickets Fortunately, the security of Scotiabank was very proactive in that they saw and called me and let me know that if I was in that part of the world, I definitely tell them no, and they immediately stopped the card, and I had to stay for 2 months before reactivating another card. There was also a time in New York where my card was being used, and that was with CIBC First Caribbean. This time the security also prompted me, and although I lost a few $100s, which the bank promised to give me back, but it has been a tedious task in recent times. I want to advise all to be careful of how you do business with credit cards through the internet. You have to be very careful with your PIN number. It's crucial that you take care and protect your credit cards, because the people outside there are very educated in fraudulent activities. So you have to be mindful of everything. I would also tell you that anytime you're traveling overseas, that it's important that you let your bank know, so that they will know that you are going to Miami or New York or England, so that they can monitor your dealings with your credit card. So also advise them and let them know which card that you will be using. It's very, very good for your security and for your monies to be safe. Thank you.
So how can we minimize the risk of becoming a cybercrime victim? Use strong passwords and separate passwords for different accounts. Avoid writing down passwords. Do not share your password with anyone. Secure your computer. Enable your firewall. Firewalls are the first line of cyber defense. They block connections from suspicious traffic online. Use antivirus software. Prevent viruses from affecting your computer by installing and regularly updating the software. Secure mobile devices with passwords and download from trusted sites only. Don't store sensitive information on your mobile devices. Thanks for tuning in. You've heard it yourself. Cybercrimes affect us here in Grenada and the world in general. Don't forget to follow up on the tips provided. Thanks for watching and subscribe. This has been an L. Scott News Network production. Until next time, thanks.